pickup and a first down for this offense.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. He is smashing people. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
It's a reverse. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. He marched 78 yards down the field, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blocker. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before
He
you
scooped
decide
in
really just
there.
how you finish
Ooh.
the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Corner's going to give them room. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming.
Vanderbilt 30, South Carolina 7.
The kickoff team out there getting set.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. He'll start this third quarter with a run. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Goes to the option. Now the toss. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. The Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Now on the option. He'll toss it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Looking to throw. Unleashes one deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And you just got to wonder if the pass rush affected the QB's accuracy on that throw. He had his guy wide open in the end zone, but he had to throw it a split second faster than he wanted to, and the ball got away from him.
He's not afraid to go deep. Snagged in the end zone.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by just 15. They're really spinning that wheel of fortune here. 2-possession game going for the onside kick here in the 3rd. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Commodores in the hurry-up.
Well, no surprise. I mean, with the way they're running the ball early in this game, they're just going to keep doing it. And they're just not hammering out 2, 3, 4-yard gains. They're gashing this defense. You saw it right there.
Also 4 on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Johnson wants to throw it. Makes his connection. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Movement here from the tight end. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And sure tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. When you're around midfield, there's not really much of a choice. Go for it on 4th down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The Commodores will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This is a real chance to sort of settle things down, maybe generate a little momentum if you can put together a touchdown drive here. Makes the catch down the right side. All kinds of running room. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, South Carolina!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
Caught behind the line. It's Jones. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Smart playing by the quarterback. Nothing open. Dump it off to your running back. And listen, he's a running back. He's used to having the ball in his hands, and he's a big running back. So if you want to bring that to the ground in the open field, it's very difficult. Great job by the running back making a play.
Complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And it's nice to have guys like this on third down, on money downs that you can go to, and you know he's going to win. Hit the gas, hit the brakes, create a little bit of separation. Nice job.
And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. This offense has a 2nd down play. Quarterback will audible. They're going to throw it again. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Johnson looking to throw. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
And off to Jones. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some soft.
And is slipped out. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. From the gun, running back on the move. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. He looks that one in nicely. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Vanderbilt 30, South Carolina 22.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it in the middle, it's Hunt. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. And once again, you see how valuable the tough little slot receivers are on fourth down.
You isolate those guys, get the matchup you want, and now go win. Nice job by this offense, getting the matchup on fourth down, and the QB seeing it, throwing a strike, getting the first down.
Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15.
Second down coming up.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
A 3rd and long coming up here. It's a reverse. Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Number 14 with the carry.
Now they'll try to tie it up with the 2 late. The give. He barges his way into the end zone for the 2, and we are locked up here in the 4th. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score, and they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. He wants to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. Got his man quickly. Tackled immediately after the catch.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Back to the air one more time. It's complete to the left. At the 35, he's open. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, the defense just has not had an answer for this guy working out of the slot so far. Man coverage has been tricky. He's beaten them in zone. You might want to think about bracketing him where you've got a defender on the outside and the inside to see if you can force the quarterback to go somewhere else with the ball.
And off to Jones. The Commodores want to crank the tempo. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He wants to throw here on second down. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around, and maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy. Johnson looking to throw. He's got his man. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy. They move on top here in the fourth. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This guy can throw it. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing second and long from the 19. Touch pass on the run. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. He's looking downfield to throw. And he intercepts it. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Commodores. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute.
Snap! catches it on the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking for a man, it's Sellers. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
He wants to throw it again. Trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. Pushes ahead. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out.
That keeps the score. Vanderbilt, 44.
Just under a minute and a half to play, and to have a shot, you got to believe they have to recover this onside kick. Timeout is called by the receiving team. Not sure what that one's about. They're sending out the regular kickoff unit. I know they've got a couple of timeouts, but I don't think there's enough time on the clock to pass on the onside kick. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level there.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
He finds his man. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. If they can pick up a yard here on 2nd down, that might put this one in the books. Handoff to Jones. Turns it on in midfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the 4th quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Got room at the 35. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go.
South Carolina.
Hey, good game, man.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll
they
this
run
game
black
tape
top,
back
man.
to show both offenses.
Okay.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game,